All right, this is lab 7-5, and we're going to bring in the data a little differently this lab. We want to go to Power Pivot, hit Manage. We'll let that load up really quick. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. All right, so I've been waiting for this to load up for about 6 minutes, so I think I can go ahead and work from here. Hopefully it lets me go through. So I'm going to get external data. Oh, it does not let me. Okay, well, I guess I just have to wait it out. I'm gonna just start this over. Okay, well, I can't do anything. All right, it's finally ready. So from database, from SQL Server. So from here, we want to type in the server ESSQL .walton.york.edu. W top dealers. Okay. All right. I think that is good. You can go ahead and click next. Write a query. Hit next, and let me type in that information real quick. All right, so I went ahead and typed it in. Basically, what we want to do is select transaction date, and then we also want to grab the transaction amount, and we want to sum it and name it sales. We're pulling this from the transact table, and then grouping it by transaction date. So we could validate. This is nice just because it tells you it's going to run before you run it. And so just knowing that is better just because you can go ahead and change it really quick. And so we can hit finish. So it's importing, okay, 1,000 rows, success. Hit close. I think we just hit close, yeah. Just hit close. Now we have the Power Pivot for Excel. And so it has all the, okay. So we're gonna want to edit this first before we import it to Excel. We want to select the transaction date column, go to design and date table and click new. There it goes. Okay. Let me scoot this up a little bit. Okay, I'll go. All right. So here we have a couple tabs, query and calendar. Query has the original output that the Power Pivot produced, but we want to be on the calendar tab and go to the home tab, pivot table. drop down to the table on a new worksheet and hit OK. Okay, let me drag this out a little bit, see it better. And so here are the two tabs we were looking at a second ago. So what we want is we want the year, so it's definitely going to be in the calendar, and we hit more field, and here is year. We drop this into columns. So we want month in the rows section and day of week in there as well under month. So now we want to go into the query table, grab sales, and drop that into our value. And we in fact do want to let Excel auto detect. And okay, go ahead and close that. So currently, our pivot table is displaying returns and purchases, but we only want returns. And so we need to fix that. So within Power Pivot, we want to go to Manage, and then make sure we're on the Query tab, hit Design. All right, we want from here, we want to go to Table Properties, pulls this up for us. So we want to add a line under From. It should say where trend underscore type and equals P. And we want to hit save. Hopefully it works. I didn't select validate. And I didn't get any error message, so I think it's okay. We should be okay. We're gonna want to exit out of here. And so I think now it's actually showing, now it's actually showing the purchases. What we wanted is actually just the purchase, not the returns. As I had said earlier, now we just have the purchases. So now that we have just the information that we wanted, that is the end of lab 7-5. But to make this easier to use in decision making, we could add a KPI just to make it that much easier to look at and determine or just compare these numbers. And so that's probably what I would add to make this information a little bit more useful. But yeah, that is lab 7-5.